guys, and welcome to Bob Anime. It's your girl,
Rika.
And Big Boy Sam here, bringing you another episode of Tower of God. You know what it is. Let's get right into it.
So we had the moment we've all been waiting for, which is the moment that Snake Rachel does what snakes do. I told you that she made a deal with Hang San Yu.
Okay, I give Bam a hard time. I tell him how weak and pathetic he is. And another time where he shows how strong he actually is. He beat up something that two princesses couldn't do together, bruv. And then he got pushed off the platform. She stood up. She's been lying about being in a wheelchair, fam. She stood up.
Yeah, that was actually shocking because that means that whatever this was, she's had it in the works since at least that moment when she supposedly had no use of her legs and never would.
So what you're saying is that it was premeditated and she is just a cold, heartless person.
Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I know I can't stand Rachel, but there is a possibility, tiny possibility, that she didn't want Bam giving up his whole life for her, just taking her to the tower and being a burden on him. And maybe she got her legs back in the deal with Hang San Yu.
First of all, she's been stringing Bam since before he got into these tower games. Second of all, she took a vulnerable person and brainwashed him into being this kind of puppy. Third of all, when she was there eating apples and my guy was pining for her at the door and all sorts, she was nowhere to be seen. Fourth of all, this person betrayed my boy, fam. And now, I know, as I said, me and Bam don't part a lot. But come on, bro, he didn't deserve this though, did he? The one thing he came to this place for, he didn't even need to be here. He's here for you.
Bam needed this lesson.
Get out of here, fam. No one needs to be hurt. No one needs to be hurt.
I mean, this could go one or two ways. Bam could carry on just in the vein that he is, saying he wants to save Rachel. Like, there must be something. There must be some reason why she did it. Maybe he'll be in that state of mind. Or he's going to take this lesson and he's going to learn it. And he's not going to follow someone so blindly again. Because let's be honest, what has Rachel shown him that would lead to this level of loyalty? Just the first person he ever saw.
No.
She told him a couple of things. Oh, look, these are stars. And then abandoned him. So maybe he needs this lesson. You don't just attach yourself to the first person that you see.
I kind of feel like you're victim blaming here. I'm just saying, no, listen, Bam didn't deserve this, bro. I don't care. Like, we can rationalize it. We can go around the houses all we want. My girl betrayed my boy, fam.
Okay, who couldn't see that betrayal coming?
Okay, we saw it coming.
Who couldn't? How many different ways does one person have to reject you? She left you in the dark. She couldn't even bring him up to the surface before she left. She just bounced the guy. Right? Then, when they came into contact, she ignored him over and over and over again as he called her name. Then, she got his friend to lie to him about who she was. Then she told him out of her own mouth, I couldn't stand you, bro. Please leave and abandon me too. He didn't do it. Like, how many times does he need to get the message? He needed this. Maybe this is what I was talking about when I said I wanted it to end in a very final way. Let's just hope this is the last that we hear of it. I know it won't be. She rejected him in all manner of ways. What else could happen to get him to get this?
So Yuri in it. I don't even want to.
The true G of this episode.
Yuri smashed. Fam, she banged so hard in this episode, fam. She came in and showed everybody why she is the main princess of Jihad. See, all these other princesses, no one uses their surname, you know. But Yuri, she gets it's Yuri Jihad Sama, fam. she gets it because she deserves it. You saw the way she smashed up Lipo BRN. Boy!
So easily, who would win between Yuri and Hang Sang-yu? From what we know right now, who would win?
Probably Hang Sang, and it's only because I've seen Yuri make one dumb decision. She gave the sword to Bam.
I don't know if that was a dumb decision.
Dumb decision.
I mean, I'm not hot on Bam, but there's obviously a reason why he's here, and there's something more to his character. And maybe this event, a lot of heroes have that event in their life that was tragic, and that's when the hero's born. Yuri is so powerful, and Lopo BRN didn't know that. He's supposed to be some kind of messenger for the King of Jihad. He's in a position where he can get the princesses in trouble. He said that an attack on him was treason, but he didn't know how strong Yuri was. That sounds suspect to me.
I think it's a case of know your place in it, and he didn't know his. Look, loads of mall cops think that they're police officers, and loads of police officers.
We're in the UK, we don't have mall cops. What, please?
What else do you call?
I only know that in movies.
Loads of security guards think that they're police in it, and then loads of police think that they're in the army, and loads of army guys think that they're in MI6. Do you get what I mean? It's like he's one of them transitions. He thought he was about that life, but he really wasn't. Yeah, he was strong, but even Han Sang showed him that it was nothing.
Also, what was interesting about Lopo BRN was when Yuri came onto the scene and she was basically saying, "What on earth are you doing here?" He was like, "Oh, I've just come to retrieve the swords," which means all the extra stuff, all the extra cruelty was all him and nothing to do with anything the king had told him to do. So the king just told him to get the swords. I didn't hear him say he had to kill a Nak as the king's request. I didn't hear him say that he needed to dispose of Endorsi, and I did not hear him say that he needed to kill Bam or get rid of Bam, because he sent the bull after Bam thinking that the bull was going to kill him. So the king didn't tell him to do any of those things, yet he did them all anyway.
But they are the law. We've been told what the laws are. No irregulars that can threaten the tower, and Anak is not supposed to be here.
I don't agree here.
No problem.
I don't agree here because Yuri stopped herself from doing multiple things to stay within the law of jihad. She did not break the law of jihad. They said she couldn't do anything to help Anak. Not that Anak had to die.
I understand that. I get where you're coming from.
So she didn't break the law. She stayed within the law, which is also reinforcing that the King of Jihad did not order for this to happen.
He probably ordered for her mum to die though.
But I think that was an exchange. One of you have to die. Pick either you or your daughter. And so what would any mother pick?
So Khun has a brother.
We don't know if it's his brother. We know that it's from his family.
Okay, so Khun has a brother. I'm saying it until someone tells me different.
They do look very alike.
That must be his brother, bruv. I don't care. That must be. He can't. They look too similar to be cousins. Like, do you get what I mean? And he got offered to go and see Maria. You know, is it sister wives that they call them?
Oh, come on. That's the wrong term.
Oh, sorry. What's the term?
Insane.
You just go straight for the definition. Yeah, so Khun's got a brother, and the brother looks sick, fam. Like, I thought Khun was sick, but the brother seems to be stronger than Khun and very capable.
I think everyone knew that dude was stronger than Khun, like everybody.
But so he offered to see, do you want to go and see your sister? And he said no, which comes back to my point last episode saying how Bam is insidious. I am climbing the tower because of Bam. Get out of here, Bam Group. Get out of here.
This actually makes me think that even if Rachel had a good reason to push him off the platform, which I really don't see how there could be a good reason at this moment in time, she pushed him off the platform knowing that everyone's fates are tied to Bam now, because they made that choice. Now, Lerdo told them that they're making a really important choice. If they side with Bam, they're all going to be outcasts. They had two choices. They could side with Bam or they could go ahead and climb the tower in a long way, but at least there wouldn't be outcasts. And now Rachel's made that whole thing for nothing, unless Bam somehow manages to get out of this. I don't really see how he could, unless his shackle helps him out, because his shackle seems to be fond of him.
It looks like the strongest beast possible, doesn't it? The administrator. It looks pretty strong.
I mean, it must be. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I know that I'm very unsatisfied after this episode.
I don't feel unsatisfied myself. I feel a sense of anticipation for the next one.
I feel like we should have been given more answers in this episode.
That's probably what the next episode's for, all the answers.
That is true, but it's giving me the feeling that the last episode is going to be way more unresolved than I'd like it to be at this stage, you know?
So what you're saying is season 2, isn't it?
Of course I'm going to watch season 2.
Yeah, of course. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Peace.